Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Adalia Young.
And I'm Julia Hunt. Let's take a look at the news. Once again, to show school spirit, the Student Senate handed out Bradley merch to students on campus. Items featuring the slogan, Rise of the Red. Students who wore red had had their chance of a t-shirt or a tote bag. But if they wanted to try their luck, they could also have the choice of spinning the wheel for a chance at winning the red spatula. The purpose of Student Senate has for handing out merch is meant to raise morale on campus, especially with students who may not be able to afford merchandise at the bookstore. Members of Student Senate understand their position in their Bradley community and want to foster a good relationship with the students they represent, listening to their needs and using their position to empower students in a variety of ways. The organization has been handing out merch to students every month for the past 10 years. And Chief of Staff Landon Williams feels that he's seen a large improvement in the attitudes of students over the course of his time at Bradley.
I think it's important for Student Senate to be a thing for all of us to kind of get together, talk about issues on campus, but also hold the administration accountable on particular issues that are important to us. It means a lot to me in kind of making an impact on this campus and showing that you can really make a difference in the lives of students.
The Student Senate not only focuses on school spirit, but also raising the voices of Bradley students to create a positive impact on campus. Now, with Student Senate elections on the horizon, it's the perfect time for students to choose who they want to represent their voices. Last weekend, Bradley hosted another late night BU featuring mini golf, emotional support dogs, and more. But BUTV's Terry Silva was curious about something else. She spoke to student workers at the event, aiming to get a closer look at people keeping the event afloat. Let's see what she found.
For a lot of students, Late Night BU is a fun event to attend with friends, but it wouldn't be possible without all the helping hands. For the student workers, attending the event is more than that, making sure that it can be a successful time for the community.
I personally enjoy working the event only because when I attend the event, I feel like I'll do something and then I'll just leave. But when I work event, I get to be able to see it through its whole entirety, and it's really cool seeing everyone come in and come out, stuff like that. And I enjoy being able to work with the music and be able to provide this music for everyone to enjoy.
Even while working, Late Night BU is enjoyable for these students because it gives them an excuse to socialize with and get to know their coworkers and other students attending the event.
It definitely gives us 4 hours to just work very close-knit. So we're all right now it's 3 of us at a table, sometimes there's 4 of us. And when there comes times that we're not really doing anything, we just kind of sit and talk to each other. So we get to know a lot about each other's personal lives. And we also just become a lot more friendly that way because we're doing that bonding because it's just us at the table.
It's really cool being able to interact with people like that you don't normally interact with. And then for me, working with my coworkers, it's always a fun time being able to spend that time at this cool event.
But most importantly, student workers see the games, the food, and the booths and realize that an event like this doesn't happen without a lot of work going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, a lot of people worked on this really hard, and there was a lot of money put into it. So it's really fun seeing students enjoy the activities, the food, the dogs. Kind of fun seeing everyone kind of being the result of really hard work from different people who have worked on this.
And of course, being a student worker means attending a lot of late night BUs over the semesters, seeing all the different activities. Here are their favorites.
My favorite activity that they had was the glow-in-the-dark mini golf. It was a fun time being able to spend time with my friends, be goofy while doing this fun activity.
It was really fun to see small businesses make clothes or bracelets or support their own businesses. And I got some really cool stuff, and I really enjoyed it personally.
For late night specifically, I would say the Kahoots or the trivia questions. I think those are really fun, and they give a lot of different genres and topics and stuff like that. But for Heat, I really like the one that we did in December. We had a body scrub event, and a lot of people attended that. So I think that was probably my favorite of the ones that we've done.
The next Late Night BU and the last one of the semester is April 30th, so don't forget to attend and show some appreciation for those who work the event. For BUTV News, I'm Terry Silva.
Last Thursday, the Bradley Department of Communication held its annual Charlie Steiner Symposium on Sports Communication. Discussion panels were held on a variety of topics, including communication faculty members, recent graduates, and professionals in the industry. Topics included name, image, likeness issues, the popularity of sports gambling and video games, and sports broadcast production. Although Steiner himself was unable to attend in person this year, he offered some words of wisdom for student attendees via a pre-recorded video.
How we get the information from us to them is changing because all of the events surrounding us are changing. But one thing that's constant is that we tell a story factually, honestly, concisely, and with your own unique perspective.
The 1971 Bradley graduate and longtime play-by-play voice of the Los Angeles Dodgers went on to say that he looked forward to attending next year's symposium in person. Full-length videos of the discussion panels will be available soon on the Bradley CFA YouTube channel. Every semester, high school students that are looking to transition into college make their way to Bradley's campus, curious if the university is a good fit for them. It's thanks to those working with the admissions office that potential students see all the great things that Bradley has to offer. With the recent rain that campus has been getting, it was no surprise that the day of tours would be no different. But undergraduate admissions did not fret, setting up tents outside their office and handing out umbrellas to families and student guides as they went on tours of the campus. Luckily, families appeared to be enjoying their time conversing with their tour guides and taking pictures, a relief for those working the event.
Our motto in the office is that if something can go wrong, something will go wrong. And so we just try to prevent that as much as possible. We'll keep the tents up, rain or shine, just because we know weather can change in an instant here in Illinois. I know a lot of our families were coming from Chicago today, and so they had snow as they were driving down, and now they're here in the rain. But we're really trying to be accommodating as possible to a lot of our students, whether they are coming here and we just learned that they have dietary restrictions and making sure they're getting to the right cafeterias, or whether we're dealing with accessibility issues, getting into the buildings, making sure that they're truly getting to know what it's like to be a Bradley student here and getting to see as much of campus and as much as what the opportunities here we got to offer.
Thanks to the hard work shown from undergrad admissions and student guides, the event was a success, and we hope to see familiar faces reappearing on campus. And coming up is Weather with Rachel Hobbs.
Plus, a look at entertainment industry with Cassie Maxwell. So stay tuned for After the Break.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
Come on, Jules, spot me on this last one. There it is.
Keep going with it. Leo. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Bring it.
Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home.
Okay. Bye, guys.
You guys need a ride?
Sure. Yeah. All right. How about some one-on-one?
I gotta go eat, man. Sorry, I'll see you later.
So, a little bird told me that you were running for student body president. Is that true?
I am running for student body president this year, yeah.
Well, Adalia's definitely has my vote.
Oh, 100%. You know, it's very important for us students to know what we're dealing with on campus. But you know what's is really important? The weather. So we're going to go take a look on campus and see how it was today. Today was so beautiful. It was a little chilly, but hey, I'll take any sunny day rather than the rain that we've had the past couple of weeks. Blue skies, a little bit of clouds, but Guys, the trees are blooming. The trees are blooming. Like, I am so excited about that, with the flowers too. So now we're gonna take a look at our forecast for the week. So we do see a little green down here, but that's okay. But unfortunately, guys, there is gonna be rain later this week. But it's a little cloudy to the west. But, you know, little clouds over here, but not a whole lot of coverage. We're sitting around like 46 degrees. Today, it's going to get a little colder tonight, but just bundle up. Now we're going to go on the 5-day forecast to see what this week is going to look. So we do have rain this weekend. I'm sorry, guys. There's going to be about a 70% chance of rain on Sunday, and we are going to see some rain Friday night. So make sure you have your umbrellas, you have your rain boots on, but enjoy the 60-degree weather on Thursday and Friday and Saturday. Now on to Cassie with the entertainment for this week.
Thanks, Rachel. Uh-oh, Nintendo accidentally released the song We're So Back early instead of Color Pulse 24 for Splatoon 3's Splatfest, where players fought to find out what the best instrument was, drums, guitar, or keyboard. Nintendo fixed their mistake, taking down the video and officially releasing We're So Back on the 19th, making We're So Back so back. For its 8th anniversary, on February 8th, Eric Barone, also known as Concerned Ape, announced Stardew Valley, his cozy farming simulator, would be receiving a major update on March 19th. Finally, that day has arrived. After 3 years without updates, the game has received a new farm, more dialogue, events, items, and most importantly, the ability to put hats on cats and dogs. A record number of players flocked to the game when the update was released, reaching over 200,000 players on March 22nd. Well, for those of you looking to celebrate Easter in Peoria, multiple places will be hosting egg hunts throughout the week. But if you want a lot of options, Saturday is your day. Some places have a typical egg hunt for the kids, such as the Advent Lutheran Church, Lincoln Branch, East Bluff Community Center, and the Ignite Children's Ministry. But some are trying to spice it up. Sheets Creek is hosting an Easter egg hunt for adults, and on Friday, there will be a glow-in-the-dark Easter egg hunt at the Lakeland Community Church. Good luck to those of you who are hunting, and to those of you who aren't, remember, candy always goes on sale after Easter.
Is anybody going home for Easter at all?
I am.
So am I.
I will be going home to Minnesota for Easter, thankfully.
I wish. I'm here. Don't go far because we have our second live interview coming up.
And we get to find out what everyone on campus did over spring break.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back. When you want to talk, I'm here.
ACBU is currently hosting an event called Sculpting Sensation in collaboration with Wheel Art Pottery Studios.
Bradley students and our reporter Dylan Vouse are working hard to perfect their masterpieces. What did you make, Dylan?
I'm here at the Garrett Center with Amanda Allinger, and we are working on, or more so I'm working on this bowl, and it's a lot harder than it might seem. These guys make it look easy, they're professionals. But It's nice to be here at the Garrett Center on this fine Wednesday, and I am here with...
My name is Amanda Allgaier, and I'm the president of ACBU.
Awesome. It's nice to have you on the show.
Nice to be here.
So, just to start off with some really basic questions, what kind of planning goes into an event like this? It's a great turnout today. It really is.
So the first thing we do when we plan an event is brainstorm just kind of around a general idea. So for this event, we knew we wanted to do something very art-based. So what we did is we reached out to a lot of local Peoria businesses to see if they would be interested in teaching a class. And it just so happened that Wheel Art wanted to work with us for this event. So we asked how many students we could do. We tried to follow around a budget. We budget a certain amount for every event. So we just wanted to make sure it went in our budget, and it did. So we were able to start our marketing process, where we have our marketing coordinators do make flyers, Instagram posts, all of that, to just spread the word and get everyone to come out to this awesome class.
Awesome. That sounds great. So when it comes to an event like this, how do you guys decide which events to put on and which events don't? And like, how many events do you think make the cut?
Yeah, so we try to schedule around 4 or 5 events per semester. We obviously do our cinema and Marty Theater, but we just basically go around what events have worked in the past, some new ideas, and yeah, we just kind of do it like that.
Awesome. Sounds good. So as ACBU president, congratulations, by the way, what are some specific roles that you take on?
So my biggest role is overseeing our event coordinators. So they're the ones who do the bulk of the planning for the events, and I just make sure they're following all their deadlines, sending all the emails, getting all of our request forms in, and just being that support system for them. So if they have any questions, I've been on the board. This is my 3rd year on the board, so I do have a lot of experience with event planning. So just making sure that the process goes by very smoothly, and then I'm also the contact between them and our advisor, Kara Wood.
Awesome. Sounds like you're really, really busy. So you guys have a super big concert coming up. Can you tell me who's performing in that one?
Yes, so we are having Dustin Lynch with opener Skis. He's a rapper, coming next Saturday, April 6th at 8 p.m. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, are there any other events that you think people should know of going this forward?
So our recess promo, we will be doing a cash cab event on Olin Quad, weather depending. If it rains, it will be in the Student Center, but that will be next Monday at 3 p.m. And people can win the chance to win gift cards, Lego sets, and some other really big prizes.
Awesome. Sounds good. Now, do you guys still do the cash cab on campus?
We are hoping so. If the weather, it's supposed to rain next Monday, unfortunately, but if the weather holds out on us, we will be having our cash cab back.
Awesome. I can't wait for that. So if anybody would want to get in contact with you personally or ACBU as an organization, what are some ways that they can do that?
Yes. So you can find us on the Be Involved app. We have all of our events listed there, also the way to contact us. Or you can go to the link tree in our Instagram bio, and that will tell you more about how to get involved on campus with ACBU.
Awesome. Last but not least, what's your favorite thing about being an ACBU?
All of the lovely friends that I have made and getting to find my passion for event planning.
Awesome. Sounds good. I really appreciate it, Amanda. It was nice having you on the show.
Nice talking
Back to you guys.
This past Friday, our very own Dylan Baus managed to get outside before the stormy weather to interview students on the quad. Let's see what they had to say.
I'm Dylan Baus from BUTV News, here with Campus Combos, where I'm going to be asking some students about their spring breaks, and it's finally nice enough to go outside, so let's check it out. Man, where is everybody? 45 degrees and no respect for the warm weather. I'm here with... It's okay, everybody's camera shy. Eli, you got somewhere to be? I'm here today with
Elijah, Gabrielle Jabari Jones,
Riley, Katie from the Zeta Phi chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated.
What did you do for spring break?
Spring break, pretty much just chill with the family, chill with the guys, work a little bit, you know, something pretty relaxing.
I went to Nashville.
Honestly, I really just worked, stayed with family, you know, played a couple video games, but it was really a calm one, you know, just 1 week isn't too long, so.
We went out of the country. I went to Aruba for spring break, and it was pretty fun. I went with my sorority sisters. We had a good time, and then of course we came back for classes.
Which state do you think has the ideal spring break weather?
Probably Florida. I would say Miami, but they don't want us there. They did the whole commercial and everything.
You know, like they just shut down the beaches because of, you know, how crazy it gets. So I'm not trying. Yeah, they did because it gets crazy out there. I'm not trying to be out there for that.
I don't know if we can put that in.
Low key, a lot of people will say Florida because everybody want to go to Miami.
But low key, y'all sleeping on California.
California, okay,
Y'all
out
sleeping on
west.
California, yep.
Lemonade or iced tea?
Iced tea. I'm a sweet tea girl.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a sweet tea girl.
That was quick.
I get both sides. I understand both sides. But when you think about it, lemonade, you could drink that by itself. Like,
right.
Iced tea, people be adding a lot of stuff to it. Like, do you know how many people be adding honey, raspberry?
No, it's crazy.
They add lemonade to iced tea. I'm gonna have to go with lemonade, you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Probably iced tea.
This is a really controversial one.
Lemonade. But what?
I picked iced tea. I'm just saying, man. Is this working? It looks like our students really enjoyed their spring break, and I bet they're looking forward to this upcoming summer. That's all we have for BUTV. I'm Dylan Baus. Back to the studio.
Next is sports with Harvey Newcomb.
Plus, a musical performance from Ellie Hawkins.
Awkward. Do I look familiar? I should. You might remember me from here. Here. Or maybe even here.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing. It can actually be a perfect moment to reach out to a friend and ask if they're okay if they seem down. It doesn't matter how you say it.
You all right?
Everything's okay?
Oh, gee. You all right, girl?
You cool?
You bugging dog.
Just show you're there for them.
Go on, Kelly. Seize the awkward.
Hey, you haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
They call me Maxie, but I prefer tripod. I was your above-average four-legged homie, and then wham, bam, minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
So we're about approaching the Sweet 16 for the NCAA men's and women's tournament. How are you guys' brackets doing?
I'm doing great. I have UNC winning the whole thing, so.
I didn't make a bracket, but I think I might just win because don't underestimate the underdog, guys. They're going to get down to the Final Four and just put me in, and I'm going to win the whole thing.
Okay.
Honestly, I agree. But with that said, hello everyone, and welcome back to BUTV Sports. This week was another eventful one for Bradley Athletics, so let's get right into it. Starting off with softball, and they are now officially above 500 after a 3-win, 0-loss series sweep at home against Missouri State. And pitcher Sydney Kennedy was the main catalyst behind their recent tear, as she's now earned back-to-back Newcomer of the Week honors, as well as Pitcher of the Week, and a lot of that was due to her performance in the first game in the 3-game series. So let's take a look at that one. Both offenses were dormant for most of this game, but take a look at what, in my opinion, the play of the game, the 2-run home run from pinch hitter Austin Comstock after the RBI double by Kennedy. That put Bradley up 3-0, but remember what I said about Kennedy. Well, she threw a no-hitter, something that no Bradley pitcher has done at home in nearly 30 years, pitching a complete 7-inning game with no hits and 10 strikeouts. And despite the momentum coming out of that first game of the doubleheader, Bradley found themselves behind 4-2 going into the bottom of the 6th inning, despite a solid game all around on both sides. But luckily, a 5-run 6th inning rally by the Braves pulled them ahead late, and they eventually held on to win 7-5 behind a very balanced team effort on the offensive end and a complete 123-pitch game by Abbott Badgley. The next day was Game 3, which was a near carbon copy of Game 2, except this time Bradley was down 2-0 at the bottom of the 7th inning, meaning that they needed 2 runs to tie and send it to extra innings, and 3 runs to win. And shortstop Addie Welsh answered the call while down 2-1 and hit a single to left field with 2 runners on, scoring both of them to give them the 3-2 comeback win. Bradley's playing a doubleheader at Illinois State as we speak, as they look to build off of their series sweep. And moving on to baseball, and their home game against Lindenwood was unfortunately canceled due to weather issues. And hopefully that game does get rescheduled though. And any updates on that will be posted to the Bradley baseball account on X. But before that, they won twice and lost once in a 3-game series earlier on in the week against Illinois State, winning the first 2 9-8 and 12-6, while losing the last one 3-12, which puts their record at 8-14 on the season. Bo Durbin and Travis Lutz had 1 home run apiece in Game 1, while in Game 2, Durbin went 4 for 5 at the plate, and Cole Luckey led Bradley with 4 RBIs. And for some extra basketball news on the Hilltop, Malavai Leons was invited to play in the Portsmouth Invitational Tournament from April 17th to the 20th, being one out of just 64 seniors invited to the tournament. And for some good news for Bradley fans, guard Duke Dean announced on X that he will be returning to Bradley for 1 more year, which is a sigh of relief for Bradley fans, while every other fan in the Missouri Valley Conference let out a collective groan, since Dean came off a season where he earned first-team honors in the Missouri Valley Conference. However, shortly after this news broke, his partner in the backcourt, Connor Hickman, announced that he would be entering the transfer portal. So it's anyone's guess as to how Brian Wardle's squad will fare next season.
Shout out to Connor Hickman. We're really going to miss him here at the Hilltop for sure.
Yeah, hopefully we can find a replacement for him, but yeah. I expect Bradley to pick up the slack.
I think so too.
Maybe I should go after the basketball team.
I agree.
Don't go anywhere, because after the break we will be talking about the week ahead,
along with hearing a delightful musical performance.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
Baby, you see, you're so right for me, and I am right for you. I love the things you do, like sweet tasting wine. Your lips are so divine. Your loving turns me on. My lonely days are gone. That's why I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Babe, I'm never gonna let you go. No, no, never gonna let you go. Baby, never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now let's take a look at some of the events happening on campus. From March 19th until the 29th, Bradley's Education Honor Society Pi Lambda Theta are hosting a school supply and teacher resource drive. The supplies collected will be donated to Bradley's Teachers Resource Center. The box will be located in the library, Westlake Hall, Bradley Hall, Markin, and the Student Center. And on Thursday, March 28th, the Environmental Club will be hosting an outdoor scavenger hunt. Students will venture around campus looking for the answers to different clues and taking pictures of specific campus locations. Well, that's it for BUTV News this week. I'm Adelia Young.
I'm Harvey Nuka.
I'm Cassie Maxwell.
I'm Rachel Hobbs. And I'm Julia Hunt. We leave you with the performance of I Don't Want to Be You Anymore. Have a great night.
Da 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 da.
fall apart twice a day. I just wish you could feel what you say. Show, never tell, but I